Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today we're going to do a bit of a different video. Today there's not going to be a Let's Talk Off Meta episode. It's going to be a PvE episode. I've never done PvE videos before, I believe, and now it's going to be the first one. And we're going to start with a doozy. Today we're going to be showcasing Spez in PvE and where it can actually be taken into PvE and do okay. Alright, I'm going to show you my Spez stats for this. So for PvE, we're going to swap him to a Daydream Joker. These are the stats, as you can see here. They're decent DPS stats, but they're not great, honestly. Because Spez will need a lot more stats to be actual good in PvE. We're going to go into, not this. By the way, we're Challenger 1 because we get attacked like crazy. It's disgusting, as you can see. Like, we get some defenses down the line, but last night it was crazy. Like, it was like 9 attacks that I lost in a row. So we climbed down, but again, we have 10 tickets. We can go back up easily. But moving on, let's go. Stay on track. Stay on track. Today there won't be any daily summon because I already done it. Guess what? The bug didn't work. I don't know what's going on. I need to speak with SG directly because I don't know. They told me it worked. I mean, I'm just, at this point, I'm just giving false information to you guys. But we have a hunt event, which is pretty nice. And we're going to be using Spez in Wyvern 11. Which is interesting. This is the team we're going to rock. Please note that his damage is going to be damage without attack buff. We're not running any attack buffers here other than Purgus. And Purgus uses his attack buff on the first turn. And that's pretty much it. It's done, all right? So we're not going to be using an attack buffer. We can swap the frontliner for a DN or something, but for now we're just going to keep it at this, because you'll see how good Spez is in Wyvern. By saying this, I just say that you'll see how decent he can do as an off element unit, because I believe with attack buff he would do a lot more, but he does okay. I mean, his S3 on the boss with defense break is pretty okay. But we'll do a couple runs so you see the stability. But it's a decent unit to take because with this team, you don't get to shield phase at all, ever. And honestly, the minions here, they don't survive either. So it doesn't take too much time to take it on. All right, let's go here. Hopefully we land the defense break. It's going to be vital to us that Luluka lands this defense break here. If she does, we can showcase the damage properly. Without attack buff, but still. Alright, defense break. There we go. Now let's see how much damage it deals. I think it's about 20k or something. 27k, which is decent. My Luna does 53. Ooh, dual attack. That's almost bruh. They're going ham, dude. That's not really a showcase. This is just RNG, guys. Yeah, that was crazy. Ooh, more RNG, dude. Bruh. Imagine if every single Wyvern run was like that, right? That would be crazy, dude. But let's keep going. Of course, guys, that match was not a good showcase. We did get the defense break with S1, which is 50% chance, which isn't amazing. So hopefully this time around, we'll get bad luck, and you'll see how it performs on a bad run. On a good run, you can tell that it's pretty crazy. But we'll move on. Let's see. Okay, if we could somehow have the attack buff on Spez, it would do a lot more because he did 27k without attack buff. And of course, here it's just really standard. He can kill any minion pretty much. With attack buff, it's a sure thing, but he can kill anything with defense break in terms of minions because he deals a lot of damage. And because it's sort of fast, you kind of go through the minion phase fairly quick. All right, let's get that defense break again. Come on, do it. Okay, see, this time we didn't get it. So now the damage is going to be poor, very poor. As you can see, 13k. It's not bad. Like without defense break isn't bad, but I kind of wanted to showcase the S2 and S1 because those actually deal pretty good damage too. There's no way we fail this run unless Luluka doesn't land any defense breaks, which is very uncommon. Alright, as you can see, S2 does 15k, which is a decent amount of damage. Then Luna goes and claps the Wyvern, and then we get another dual attack, but it's with Luca. There we go. So he never gets to that shield phase. Our G-Purgus dies, but other than that, like, it's very uncommon to not land defense breaks with so many Luluka attacks. So it's pretty stable. And then that's basically it. We're going to attempt to use the same comp with G-Purgus. And see if that, without G-Purgus, and see if that does anything. And that's going to be our last run. Let's swap up the team. Let's go to our water units, which, as you can see, I don't have a lot of. A lot of people have a lot of water units. I don't. You know why? Because I ain't no meta pleb. No, I'm just kidding, guys. My Wyvern team is pretty meta. No, I'm not gonna lie. I may use Spez in PV in Wyvern 11 here, but I don't run them all the time. Only when I want to freshen up things, mostly. But he's decent. I mean, if you have him geared, as you can see in this, he's decent. So this 3-turn cooldown should be enough to secure the kill, not the kill, the attack buff, because it should last. Let's cleanse that. Let's defense buff here. Dien as a tank frontliner, also not great. G-Purgus a lot better. Let's see if we can keep the attack buff. I think we do, yeah. I think we keep a 1-turn attack buff. Alright, let's see. Hopefully Luluka lands the defense break. That's going to be pretty crucial, to say the least. Come on, land it. She did not land it. Guys, she didn't land it. We're not going to have attack buff, guys. It's going to be a sad showcase. Alright. We're still going to clear it. I doubt we don't. I doubt we don't clear this easily. But I don't know. Like, I don't know if all of you guys, and most of you guys are end game. But when you reach a certain point in the game, you stop struggling with these really easy things like Wyvern 11. And for example, a lot of people feel the struggles of, oh, Wyvern 10 is hard, so I can get to Wyvern 11. I never felt that because back when I was start playing, everyone was doing Wyvern 10 because Wyvern 11 didn't exist. So I never really had an issue with this. All right, let's see if they can clutch it up. I think they should. I think actually my Luna's just gonna clap it. Almost clapped. Oh, we get to shield phase though, but this also means that it's gonna be easy peasy. All right. Right, so she's gonna do a little bit of clappage. I don't think Diana works very well. The CR boost from G-Purgus is insanely nice. All right. Oh, we don't have attack buff, so it's gonna be the same 27k, huh? Yeah, it is. All right, guys. Sorry to bother you with the next run. Apparently, not better. It just takes longer. So, yeah, that's the Wyvern 11 showcase. On that, let me put back the G-Purgs. That's what my brain wants to do. Alright, there you go, G-Purgs. Alright, the place I really want to showcase Spez in is, of course, Banshee. I'm just kidding, it's not. You'll be surprised. Stick around, guys. This is my Banshee team. What would I swap here? I got no idea what I would swap here. Let's do Blingo. Let's take off that Blingo for Spez and see if it works. You guys think it will work? I don't think it will work. I don't think it will work, but let's do one run. Guys, I know this is a bit of a... I'll tell you the idea of this video. This video is a showcase of Spez in PvE because there's one piece of PvE content where he's actually very, very good at, which I haven't told you yet. So you got to stick around because of that. So, I don't know about this. Like, I might stun everyone. My Basar still might loop. We didn't stun everyone, but at least he gets one of them out. Alright. Now, we don't want Leo to take a second turn. That's the biggest issue right here. We really don't want him to... Yeah, he took the second turn. So now, we won't have a defense break anymore, which is bad news. It's just bad news. This won't be a one-shot cleave thingy anymore. How dare my Leo not do that? I don't know, guys. Because normally with Leo, what happens is, alright, so he's gonna do his thing. He's gonna deal 0 damage to Banshee, because he would. It doesn't make much sense that he would do anything else. Can we clear this though? I wonder if you can use Spez as main DPS for this. All right, so we AOE here, and it should hurt a bunch. Yeah. And now he's gonna push back and cleanse, and we should have this, right? All right, so this first phase is gone because DPS Bazaar, sort of. Let's see if we can cleanse though. All right, so he's gonna slow, which actually helps on Banshee because you can slow her. This is gonna do some more debuffs. Defense break. Yeah, there you go. All right. Does Spez have it up? That's the question. Does my Spez Owezo have S3 up, or are we just gonna do weird stuff? Okay, he's gonna do a normal regular S1. All right. Come on, don't cleanse those debuffs so we can do some more showcasing. Okay, he's gonna go for that S2, which actually is gonna put him up on the CR. Oh, can he one-shot it? Oh no, the HP threshold was crossed. Damn. Is no good, guys. All right, so he's gonna clap that, which is actually pretty okay. I mean, for a unit that can clap another every turn, is okay. Because he at least gets them, right? And he resets his cooldown. It's kind of slow. Like, let's be honest. The number one reason Spez is horrible in PvE is because he keeps using his S3 on every single mob. And it's so goddamn annoying. But if you want safety, like if you want to guarantee that that unit's gonna go, that's a good way to do it. Because believe me, that unit is gonna go. All right, so do we have our defense break up, or what's going on here? Are we gonna get that up? Okay, so we're gonna cleanse here. This is pretty regular. Like, we don't have a lot of sustain in this team. I don't know how we're actually holding up. Okay, defense break. Okay, that's not defense break. Okay, so now my Spez is gonna waste his stuff, right? Because it's gonna do like measly 8k damage, 5k damage, even worse. Come on, let's get the defense break. That's not it. Leo, you're not doing your job. Let's push her back, because it actually works. And Spezo is probably going to do his S3. His S2, I mean. And then he's going to get CR. Now, they're all going to do shenanigans. Okay, that slow is not going to do much. Imagine if you could stun Banshee, though. Damn. Spez best one-shotter, dude. Does she die? I don't think she dies. I think she's just gonna pop off. Okay, she missed. Come on, defense break, finish it. Spaz, do it. Finish it with style. Of course you don't have S3. Why would you? That cooldown is huge when you miss it. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. The longest Banshee run ever. That's how Spez does it. All right, guys, I'm really sorry about that one. I shouldn't have done this. It was a big mistake. Very, very huge mistake. But guys, it's doable. It's auto, and auto is nice for people that don't want to invest into Spez. Imagine your early game, right? And you're not going to build Spez because he's trash. Well, he works if you have the gear for him. You only need 150 KCP. I mean, it's pretty regular, easy to get, right? I'm just kidding, guys. So I'm going to swap my build on Spez. I'm going to put him on his normal build, which actually isn't the build that he's using right now. This is not his normal build. His normal build is a lot worse because his normal build is like this. Crit chance necklace. That's right, guys. I got a crit chance necklace for my Spezo. Speed set, unused. Here it is. Why am I swapping one by one? I must have some sort of mental disability, but don't worry about it. Okay, this is his ring. It's also a very trash ring. So, like, his ring is actually one of the worst pieces he has. Should probably work on that. But I'm working on so many other units. His boots are fine though. Look at that. Look at those boots. 20% defense, 20% attack, and 11% crit damage. Those were some high rolls, bruh. I'm pretty sure he has this gear now. Yeah. Now we just swap him to that good old Aranel. There we go. All right, guys. So now the video is gonna start because I'm gonna show you where Spez is actually good. All right. So if you haven't left the video so far, congratulations, you're gonna learn the big secret for Spez PVE usage. So Spez is great in Hell Raid. If you didn't know, is actually very good at a certain boss. That's right. That's why I have a team called Spez PVE, because this team is extremely good at doing this boss. I'm not going to need to do camping. I'm pretty sure the camp, like I'm pretty sure this team's camp sucks, but for Hell Raid, only if you're trying to do all the mini bosses that matters. I don't try it. Like if I have a lot of points left over, I will do them. But I'll do a couple. I'll never like try to maximize the amount of mini bosses I do because it just seems kind of pointless to me. Because I do my 2 bosses a week and I finish it as fast as possible and I get done with that type of content. Because honestly, from Raid, what I really like is the Moonlight summons. So the gear itself, like it's so hard to get a good piece that I don't really care too much. I've gotten a couple good pieces, but very rare. So, this team cannot auto. Alright? Disclaimer, Spez will always attack the boss. And believe me, this boss is not one you want to attack, so you need to manual this. But I'm not sure there's a lot of teams that you can auto in Hell Raid. I'm pretty sure there's a couple. Of course, there's a lot of people going to say, oh, I can auto this. I can auto the other guy, the Carcanes. I can auto that guy. I cannot auto this one. Just because this one's annoying, because if you don't have enough AoE and stuff... Okay, that was a dumb RNL, but whatever. He wants to do what he wants to do. If he wants to get that RNL and kill something that is immortal, let him do it. Yeah, but this team is pretty good for one reason, okay? The boss that we're going against has 2 minions that are quite annoying to deal with. And if you try to AoE them down... They're hard to AoE down because they're pretty tanky. But they're stunnable. So if you stun these minions, if you have any piece of PvE content where you have tanky minions that are able to be stunned, this is the type of content Spez will thrive in. Because the Spez, even without attack buff, even without unbuffable, if you can stun those minions, you can destroy the minion. You can just S3 and it's dead. So I'll show you this in a second. It's going to be right here on the next curb. Curb? I don't speak English, guys. It's okay. But yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll do a Let's Talk Off Meta. But okay, I'm going to put this on video right away, okay? I do Let's Talk Off Meta, not because I want fame, not because I want any of those, because if you've seen my videos, I joke around about being famous. But I earn 0 money from YouTube, and I've been doing YouTube for over a year. And it's actually kind of stupid, but I started making YouTube videos so I could upload the video and link it to friends on Discord. Because I would try to put the video directly into Discord and it wouldn't take it, and I'm pretty bad, so I didn't know about like Streamables and other websites where you can upload that stuff to link, yeah? So I started doing YouTube just because I wanted to put videos up and put them on Discord for my friends. That's why like most of my videos like a while back were without sound. Because all I wanted to do is like, oh, he hit a boss for 50k. I want to record that and show my friends. That's pretty much it. Right? Let's see how this goes. Let's take it off auto. All right. So with this team, pretty simple. You want to kill the minions as fast as possible. So you can get some hot turns going. And that is good. So now we stun the little boys in the front. So even without an attack buff, right? Those boys are stunned, and they're kind of tanky. But watch this. They're not tanky to Spez, because Spez can completely obliterate them out of this planet. And with Sashetans from Leo, it's pretty nice because we can get some loopage going, right? Let me defense break this boy. I know I could save it, but honestly, I just want to kill him as fast as possible, so I can get some stuff going. All right. So Spez goes off, and now the boss is gonna use his crap right away, and we don't have to deal with that anymore. All right, so he does this. This turn's kind of useless, so I'm gonna Arky. Every time you have like a dead turn where it's not going to do too much, just Arky. There's not much of another point. Let's me try to stun these boys. We didn't get the stun on the boys. Let's try to stun the boys again. There we go. So one guy is dead. Even without attack buff, doesn't matter. That boy is dead. Because it still hits for like 29k. Because Spez is pretty ridiculous. Let me tell you that. I'm not going to Arky here. I'm going to save some souls. I could need them for attack buff. Ooh. Alright, again, defense break also means death to Spez. And that stun will also clutch up, right? Actually, on this one, I'm just going to burn. It's probably it should probably kill the minion. Yeah, there we go. I do not promise fast runs, by the way, guys. So the guy has his stuff again. So let's try to get our buffs going and our heals up, because the only healer on this team really is Maid Chloe, but it's mostly fine. Right. This takes a while, by the way, guys. Just so you know, it's not the fast run, but it's very safe. I don't think I've ever lost with this comp in this boss. And with other comps, I gotta be really careful at some point, because if the boss gets lower HP percentage than one of the little minions, if the little minions get to attack, they heal the boss, and it's really obnoxious. And this is why I first tried this team in the beginning. All right, let's stun people up. And by the way, one other thing you can do is if you don't wanna do what I'm doing, like killing the minions every turn, what you can do is attack the boss. And because the minions are going to be stun locked, it actually allows you to get your stuff going, right? On this turn, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to burn S1, and we're going to tap everyone. Ooh, we're going to get an RNL proc. So with this generous RNL proc, I'm just going to kill this minion right here, because the minion be dead. Now we're going to defense break the boss. We're going to burn it because it reduces the cooldown, so I can use it again next turn. And now I can start doing some ham damage. Wow, he looped. Oh, damn, dude. I'm just going to Arky here, just for that good old damage. And it should kill the minion too, right? Yeah, it does. And now that you have the boss downgraded and you have S2 next turn, you can just do this. It's not going to hurt too much, but it's going to deal a decent amount of damage. 5%, 7%, something like that. You can debuff them down. And as you can see, like this is not horrible at all. It's pretty good. So now the boss is lower HP, but you can still, you know, tap him with that stuff. I didn't burn because I could use it here. Because now if I burn this, if I stun the minions, it's gravy. It's amazing. Let me attack the boss here. We're gonna need to stun those little boyos very soon with Leo. Hope Leo has his stuff soon. There he goes. All right. So now hopefully he stuns and slows, and that's amazing. Okay, we didn't stun the other boy, so we're gonna attempt that with S1. Okay, we did it. So now we don't have to worry about them anymore. So we just go on the boss. We go on the boss. We go on the boss. Because they're gonna be so low, I'll just end up killing them with other abilities. So the boss is crippled. Those guys are gonna take their turn. It's not gonna do anything. Let's go on that boss because he still has that defense break. Now we push everyone back. So as you can see, like it's manual. It's not the fastest way, but it's not too slow either. It's pretty solid. And you're using a unit that, you know, is deemed to be the worst possible crap ever in PvE, which, you know, you're not completely wrong. It's just you're not. It's not amazing. It's not amazing, but well, guys, you know what I say about that? He gets the job done, and you get to say that you used Spez in Hellraid, and he did great, and he was amazing, and you're the best person ever. Can he actually finish it? Boy, can you bring it home, or is he gonna pop off? No, we bring it home. So as you can see, I know it's wasteful. I'm not gonna do any little bosses and stuff. Um, we're just gonna get out and check out the stats. Stop exploring. Let's see what we get. We probably will get trash, like always. Ooh, we got one of these. Nice. We have 3 now. It's good. So as you can see by the battle results, Spezzo Boy does good damage, oh boy, right? And that's pretty much the showcase for today. I wanted to showcase a little bit of that Spez in PvE. Believe me, he's a horrible unit in PvE. If there's any unit that I would consider horrible in PvE is Spez, because he's really bad. There's other units in the game that you say they're bad in PvE, but they're actually pretty usable because like they have AoE abilities, the AI can be kind of okay, and if they're overly geared, you can clear a minion wave. Spez will never do that. If you put Spez on story mode, every time he takes a turn, he kills 1 minion, and only when he fails to kill 1 minion, he will use his S2. And by then, you already took like 5 minutes to do your story mode, so he's horrible. But for Hellraid, pretty good. He's actually a pretty good unit. He always gets that MVP for that damage. And that's the showcase for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more PvE content that I don't do very often, let me know in the comments down below what would you would like to see from PvE, and I'll arrange that. And leave a like, subscribe, and remember, if you subscribe, you're making me famous. And I know a lot of you that are watching right now are not subscribed. So instead of threatening you, I'm gonna give you a good old LGBTQ kiss. I love you. Bye bye.